Are you an active voter?
I sure am.
That I haven't been able to keep up with the news at all, and I feel super guilty about it.
Do you know which elections?
Just not really sure. I'll go vote when they tell me to vote.
It's finally spring. It is also the time of year for elections. Yes, I said it, elections. We vote for everything else, like idols, stars, and music videos. Why not vote for something that really makes a difference? How about district court judge or a Congress member? We voice our opinions anyway. Take our cars, for example. Sherry Poucher is the Director of Elections for the Wake County Board of Elections. Claire Barnett is an attorney of voting rights with the Southern Coalition for Social Justice.
You get caught up into a rally or some type of group setting where rah, 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 and you fill out your registration form, and then closer to election you get more involved in your own life, your studies, etc. And election day comes, you didn't go vote early, it's too late for an absentee ballot, and I have a class that I just can't make.
Is that true? Do you find yourself getting caught up in the rah-rah of elections? Why is it that college students are not active voters?
We have the opportunity by a vote, and really sometimes it can be only by one vote, that we can elect our leaders. We are really the voice of the elected officials. We are the ones that if we don't like what they do, you can vote them out. If you do like what they do, you can vote for them for re-election.
Voting is really important for every citizen of the country. I mean, it's the way to exercise your freedom of expression, number one, but also to make sure that people elect representatives who represent their views and the policies that they want to see in place in their state and in the country.
But every single election, from the municipal election to the school board elections, to the legislature, our state offices, all the way up to president, each one of those elections is extremely important.
You know, it's a rumor that apathy is one of the problems that faces young voters, but I don't think that is true. Young voters are voting more and more. Voter turnout continues to increase, and often a problem is they don't know where to vote. If they're in college, they think, can I vote at my dorm as my residence, or do I have to vote at home?
It is so easy to register to vote. Every single public library in Wake County has forms. There's a lot of voter drives going on. If you go to motor vehicles, you can register to vote there. But not only on our website, but on the State Board website, there is a voter application. Students have the best of both worlds, because for a student, it is for them to decide. Many will remain registered at their home with their parents. They are allowed to request an absentee ballot by mail. You don't need an excuse. You just write the county board and say, I would like an absentee ballot for the May primary election. You give your home address where you registered. You give your school address where you would like the ballot mailed. It's mailed to you, you vote it, you mail it back. If you decide that Wake County is your home, you're attending school here, then you register in Wake County.
If young voters take the initiative just to reach out, to learn more about the candidates, and to find people who really represent their views, then I think they'll find that candidates are really receptive to working with them. Every time you interact with your neighbors or your friends or just the people you meet on the street, you're learning more about your environment, and you're learning ways that you can come together and work to issues that you really are passionate about. I think people who are involved in community projects, volunteering with local groups, or working in partisan or nonpartisan ways tend to learn a lot more about how they can achieve the policies that they want to see happen.
Just being able to, use your voice, and, college students now are so well-rounded, at these liberal arts universities where they're well-versed in all the issues. So I think that some college students are actually more, well-versed than, the 40-year-olds and 50-year-olds. So I think that, college students, they bring new air into elections.
I vote because I feel like it's our responsibility. They've given us the freedom to elect our leaders, and it's kind of irresponsible if we don't take that opportunity and voice our opinions.
Tonight.